Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum, bonjour, आप कैसे हैं? Annyeonghaseyo, good day, good afternoon, Juma Mubarak. So Alhamdulillah, it's a very, very bright and wonderful Friday. I have just stepped out from the faculty building. Behind me is the Faculty of Mechanical Engineering at Yıldız Technical University. So I want to take you around this campus while also giving some information about studying in Turkey, sharing my experiences. Now it is April, and a lot of students are already planning to submit their applications to Turkish universities that are opening up very soon. Some have, some will, and some of you are applying through agencies as well to study in Turkey. And you probably want to hear from somebody on the inside what it is like, you know, the kind of life here, students' life, the campus, and everything. So, uh, since the sun is now out, we are officially out of winter, Alhamdulillah. We can now say summer is coming. We are in spring now. I wanted to take you around the campus and at the same time share my experience. So, these two buildings here, this one on the left and this one on the right, they are connected. This is for C faculty. What is Deniz Delik in English? Maritime sciences, maritime engineering, sea engineering. They make ships and all those things regarding water engineering. And here we have Faculty of Mechanical Engineering. I will show you the classes very soon. And on the left side, we have the Industrial Engineering Department. So there is this walkway in between. And here there are car parks. These are some administrative blocks right here. Yeah. So I have a class here sometimes. Normally, this is not my campus. Yıldız Technical University has two campuses. One is in the city, quite far away from the city center. It is even difficult to say city center in Turkey, I mean in Istanbul, because Istanbul is so big. So the population of Istanbul, uh, they say 16, 17 million, but I think it is way more than that. Let's say 19, 20 million right now because Istanbul has become so populated, and so there are so many city centers in Istanbul, in the sense that so many places are hotspots. Yeah, where you can easily find all the transportation uh, modes like buses, um, like the metro bus, like the train, underground train. Yeah. So one of them is Beşiktaş, one of them is Mecidiyeköy or Shishli, one of them is Shirin Evler, another one is Abdilar. The more you go down. So to give perspective, Istanbul is three times the size of Lagos. Uh, to give another perspective, I think which other city can I use to give perspective? I'm not sure about New York in terms of size, in terms of landmass, but I guess the kind of crowdedness you would see in New York as well is what you will find here in Istanbul. So a lot of people want to come to Istanbul to study, and I also know that it is a very beautiful place to study. Yes, but with the beauties also come the challenges, in terms of transportation, in terms of crowdedness, in terms of getting a cheap place to stay, accommodation, in terms of, finding your communities, maybe you living far. The weather is nice in the sense that it is not always too cold and it is not always too hot. But in the summer, people complain that you sweat a lot because it is very humid. So that can be an issue. Right here, we have a bank right on campus. That makes life very easy, but I don't use the bank. Another one on the left side, we have a basketball court, a volleyball court. As you can see, some students are playing. Now that winter is officially over, everybody is excited, sincerely, and it's nice. So around here a bit. All right. So about Istanbul, that is it. And just in case you want to study in Turkey and you're considering, well, I don't want to come to Istanbul, I would like to go to other cities. Yes, there are other cities you can go to in the sense that they are calmer. Things are relatively easier there and cheaper, and you would probably enjoy it more, especially if you do not like a crowded city like Istanbul. So uh, after Istanbul, the second most crowded city in Turkey is Ankara, which is the capital city. Istanbul is not the capital city. Istanbul is the economic capital. Ankara is the administrative capital. So in terms of money, in terms of business, in terms of industry, yes, you can say that Istanbul is the hub for that. But nowadays, Ankara is picking up very fast. So the population of Ankara is about maybe 12, 13, 14, 15 million. I'm not sure. Between 12 and 15 million, I guess. Uh, so let's say 12 million. I don't think it should be up to 15 million. 15 million is a lot. So let's say 12 million. Maybe it is increasing. So there was the earthquake in 2023, and after that, a lot of people moved to Ankara from different parts of Turkey. As a result, the population has increased a lot within the last 3 years. So before it wasn't that crowded. I studied in Ankara in Hacettepe University. Let me go this way. I don't even know what this building is. As you can see, the campus is very green. People are here having their coffee. Very relaxed area. Yes, campus is very, very great. This is the Beşiktaş campus of the Yıldız Technical University, and it is a very, very green. Hi. Hi. So the main campus is in Davut Pasha, somewhere close to Ceviz Liba. Let me go this way. And that campus has most of the departments. This one just has the main engineering faculties departments like the C, the machine, mechanical, uh, and industrial engineering. So the rectorate building is somewhere here, and this is what it looks like. This middle part. Here is the relaxing area. You can see students here having fun. That's another nice building there. So the campus stretches from here on this side to the right side down, and it goes down like that. So they have architecture here. I'm just realizing this is the faculty of architecture. This is the building. Yeah, I've never been inside though. So let's see, what else can I find here? I think here is a dead end. This is probably the end of the campus on this side. A lot is on the other side. Yeah, so there's nothing much here. Look at this building. So this is the rectorate building. So this campus is very close to the sea, and you can tell that the buildings here are quite old because of uh, there are some buildings that have been passed down generations. They've been here for a very long time. So in the olden days, probably in the Ottoman area, this was uh, a place, well, perhaps a palace. I don't know. It is giving that vibe because of the way it is laid out, and they probably converted it to a university. And having the faculty of water and sea and maritime engineering here also gives us a sign that they probably had a manufacturing place somewhere around here, and they just kept working on that. Okay, so as we were saying about studying in Istanbul, uh, about studying in Turkey, you would find other cities that are less crowded. Ankara is number two. Number three is Izmir. Izmir is the third most populated city in Turkey. It has some popular universities. Izmir University of Technology, I think. In Ankara, we have about three or four universities that are quite popular amongst students. So, for example, uh, we have the Hacettepe University, the Ankara University, Middle East Technical University, Bilkent University, and so on and so forth. So here is the dining hall on the right side. Let me show you right here. The dining hall opens at 5 in the evening. I think it's currently open. It's already 5, and then it closes at 7:30 or thereabout. There's an ATM here. You can withdraw your money. Okay. So Izmir has one or two top universities as well. Top in the sense that they are very popular, well reputed, and a lot of students are there. Istanbul has the most, of course. So there are approximately 207 universities in Turkey, and I need to check this number again, but I think about 40 are in Istanbul. That's quite a lot, and that's why it is number one. So apart from these three cities where you have so many students and high population, if you don't like crowded cities, you may want to consider cities like Kayseri. There is a university there called Abdullah Gül University. You may want to consider a city like Eskişehir. Eskişehir is called the Venice of Turkey. It is very similar to the Venice of Italy. It has the same vibe. So you would probably like it there if you like the European vibe. And it is a very small city, very nice. I was there once or twice, and you can go around the entire city with a bicycle. It is that small. Yeah. So Eskişehir is nice. There is a university there, Anadolu University, that also offers distance learning. So, for example, you could be studying in one university in Istanbul or Ankara. Hey, cutie, what's up? How are you? Say hi. And then you decide to have another course uh, in what's it called? Anadolu University. Yes. And then we have another city called Adana. Uh, that is also a city that is in the southern part of Turkey. The southern part of Turkey is quite warm, so you would probably enjoy it there if you like hot weather. There is also Antalya, the popular touristic destination, and it is also nice too. So you would enjoy it there if you like hot weather. And then there is, I'm trying to remember, there's another one, Samsun, and there is Konya. Yes. So Konya is one of the most conservative cities, and it is known for that. And they have a lot regarding Islamic history as well. So that makes it a very nice choice for those who want to focus more on the Islam, or they want to have such a nice environment. Samsung is also nice as well. Samsung has a good international student community. They are very tight and they work together a lot, so you would not find it stressful integrating. And then there is Trabzon. Trabzon is also on the top right side of Turkey, and it is a nice place. The international student community is very good, very tight knit, because there are a few. When I mean a few, there are probably no more than 1,000 or thereabouts, but they are very close with each other. They do programs together. They always have competitions. They talk to each other. So let me take you inside. I'm going inside this faculty so that we can see the classes. Yes. So uh, Trabzon is the last one on my list to share with you. So you can check out these cities. And I know that a lot of students, yes, usually find it difficult to, see what these cities are like, to find out what the universities are offering, to, kind of get insider information on which one is the best for them and their course. So I will leave some links in the description below so that you can use those links to at least give yourself some guidelines. So this is mechanical engineering faculty. See this display, another nice display, another nice display is here. Yeah, this is what people are doing now. As you can see, people are working hard. They probably made this for an for a competition, and these accreditations and some, what do they call it, awards. They also have some on this side. They have an health center here, which is nice. Look at this too, and this car. Yes, so when you come inside, there are quite a lot of floors here. 5 floors, each explaining which classes and faculties are there. I'm going to take you to one of my classes in the fourth floor. Let's go. All right, so as I said, I would leave some links below in the description so that you can use them to at least give yourself some insight. And for those who want to use agencies to apply to Turkey, let me explain how it works. Number one, you should know that there are two kinds of universities in Turkey. Number one, the private or foundation universities. Number two, state universities. State universities are universities set up by the government, and that basically means they are tougher to get into, tougher in the sense that they are more challenging and they are cheaper. The tuition fees are cheaper. Private universities, on the other hand, or foundation universities, are universities set up by either a person or a foundation. In most cases, both go together. And some of the most reputable foundation universities are Coach, Bilkent, Boazici, Sabanji, and some of the reputable government institutions are Middle East Technical University, Istanbul University, Marmara University, Hacettepe University, and they're usually tough to get into Istanbul Technical University and this one, Yıldız Technical University. So, but they are also very nice. For example, one of the things I really like in this university is that they have a lot going on in terms of extracurriculars. So, look, so many papers here you can pick up to read and get some things from. And one thing I like is the activeness in terms of the information board. So they always post things here for you to join them, different organizations. It could be mechanical stuff, it could be writing, it could be government related, it could be startup, it could be autonomous vehicles, and so on and so forth. So there are so many things that they do. The student bodies are very active. This is another one on the left side as well. So it is always updated, International Student Academy. This one is saying Yildiz Autonomous Design and Research Society. This one is saying take care of an orphan. This one is saying defense institutions or defense competitions. So many things like that. So I like the fact that they are very active and they post these things on their information board. So in terms of academic life, you're not just going to classes to take in theory and just load yourself with information. Rather, you're putting it into practice. I also learned that some organizations even organize student trips to several companies. They actively invite company leaders to come and give speeches. They have direct employment from the university. They come to your university and what about you? They come to the university, they have an interview or they do case interviews, and then from there, if you qualify, you get chosen. Yeah, so these are the things that I really enjoy in this university. Most universities have this, of course, but at different levels. A university that is a state university with several departments usually has it in several fields, and that gives you a lot to choose from and a lot of exposure as well. So that stuff leads you to the other building. Okay, down there is the HOD's office. Let me take you to the fourth floor. I want to show you the view from there. It's very nice. Yeah. So regarding agencies, as I was saying, sorry, I keep going left and right in this video. It was impromptu. I just felt like, oh, let me share something to people because I noticed that this is the time where people are starting to look and this information may be useful. So I wanted to share it very quickly. Am I in the fourth floor? Okay, this is the fourth floor. Yes. So in terms of foundation and private universities, the private universities are highly reputable as well. Some of them are tough to get into. Some of them you can get into them easier than state universities, and they usually have more quota for international students. This is my class. Yeah. So this is what one of the classes look like. This can take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 times 8, 72 students at once. Let me show you the view from here. Let me use this side. Yeah, nice view. I didn't show you the middle part, that green place. There are students there. That is our small cafe where you can have your tea, have some drinks, sandwiches, and all that. Yeah, and this is the board. Yeah, very nice, very simple. You use this to hang your clothes. The lights are here. Simple and basic, nice and useful. Yes, so uh, the private universities are easier for international students to get into, especially because they have more quota. For example, for Yıldız Technical University, which is a state university, they may just want to take only 10 international students in a particular faculty. They do not usually have much quota for international students. So even if you are qualified and you have the good grades and everything, like getting in is still a challenge because there is just no much space, and that's why a lot of students eventually come to study through private universities. So this is the view from the first floor, and this is a study table right here. Very useful. So as a result, you would find that a lot of private universities open up uh, spaces for international students to come in. So what you want to do is take some time to research the university you want to get into. And when you speak with the agencies, you also ask them questions about how many people from these countries are here, in these universities. How can I ensure that I will have a good time? What are the scholarship opportunities available for me? And which cities should I go to given my, given the department I want to uh, pursue my degree in, and so on and so forth, so that you will have more information to guide you in terms of your academic journey. All right, guys, I did not expect this to be this long. Yeah, I hope you benefited from it. Thank you for joining me in my mini vlog. I am now going home. Thank you for watching.